Hello, Jane Cleland here. Question is, what are some examples of noir? Remember that noir isn't a genre or a subgenre, it's a sensibility, a mood, atmosphere. You find it in art and music. In art, for example, Edward Hooper's Nighthawks. You know that one, right? The Diner. In music, Lena Horne, Nina Simone, Billie Holiday. In literature, The Postman Always Rings Twice, James M. Cain. Let me quote Joyce Carol Oates, the great novelist and short story writer, as she explains how the dying words of Hemingway's Harry Morgan in To Have and Have Not are sheer noir, despair raised to the level of wisdom. Here's what Hemingway wrote. A man alone ain't got no bloody chance. Another example is Chuck Hogan's Prince of Thieves. The protagonist, Doug, is a young man who's certain he'll end up in prison or die young, as do so many of the men in his life. Then he meets Claire, and for the first time, he perceives the possibility of salvation. The story focuses on Doug's struggle to become worthy of Claire, while resisting his outlaw friend's efforts to pull him back into a life of crime. Readers think the story ends when Doug is shot, but it doesn't. Doug manages to drag himself back to Claire's house. He wants to know why she never asked him to stop robbing banks, explaining he would have done anything for her. Claire looks at him like he's crazy. Hogan writes, and there, in her bewilderment, he recognized his grave mistake. When you give someone the power to save you, you give them the power to destroy you as well. Dennis Lehane put it this way. In Greek tragedy, they fall from great heights. In noir, they fall from the curb. And that's noir.